Welcome back to Prime Time. Josh Park back in studio because it's Lefty Day, and we thought, why not have a sports discussion about the greatest left-handers of all time?
And I'm left-handed.
That too. Just so you know, we're not taking hockey players who shoot left. This is specifically people who throw or one-handed shoot with their left hand, just to avoid kind of, right-hander that shoots left. And we'll give you the first go. So your Mount Rushmore of top left-handers of all time.
Mount Rushmore, I'm going to go with arguably one of the greatest centers in all of NBA history. Obviously, 11-time NBA champion. The record in the NBA, of course, Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. That was going to be one of mine, unfortunately.
I thought it would be.
Yeah. Go ahead. Talk to us about Bill Russell really quick.
Yeah, I think that you look at Bill Russell, obviously 11-time NBA champion, 2 of them as a player coach, something you don't see anymore nowadays in the NBA. But I thought that was kind of a cool stat. But yeah, when you're going left-handers, there's not many more people that come to mind other than Bill Russell with that big lefty skyhook, obviously. So yeah, I had to go Bill Russell first off because I thought you might take him. So I'll take Bill Russell off the board.
Adding to Bill Russell, of course, 12 All-Star appearances, 5 MVPs, and he also won in college too. So pretty darn good winner. I guess it's my turn then, so we're going to jump off to the sport of tennis. Rafa Nadal, who, of course, second all-time in Grand Slams. This is obviously
unbelievable. That was my next pick.
Yeah, 18 slams, 12 on clay with Roland Garros. That's a record I don't believe anyone will ever break. And as well, he won the most famous tennis match of all time, unless you count the stuff in the 70s, the Bjorn Borg stuff, or the longest match ever. Him and Federer's final in, I believe that was the 2008 final, is arguably the greatest tennis match of all time. He was the winner of that, so he should be on the Mount Rushmore.
58-1 at Roland Garros. He had 82 on matches in a row, 81 or 82 in a row unbeaten on clay. Just a clay king, and he was going to be my next pick, so a little bit salty about that one, Josh. However, I'm going to switch over to the MLB now. Okay. A pitcher, a man, the big lefty, they called him the big unit, 6 foot 10 inches, Randy Johnson. He's also a famous pitcher. You might know, remember that guy that hit the bird? That was Randy Johnson, 105-mile-an-hour fastball.
Wow.
Dinged that bird right there in the strike zone. So I'm going to go Randy Johnson, 5-time Cy Young winner. And yeah, he's going to be my number 2 on my Mount Rushmore.
That's a reasonable selection as well. Now, I'm going to be boring and stick with the sport of tennis. Martina Navratilova, not only one of the all-time winners in Grand Slams, she also, get this, is the record for longest at number 1 in both singles and doubles. She was the number 1 ranked player in women's tennis for more than 330 weeks, so basically a whole year. She was also the number 1 ranked player in women's doubles for over 230 weeks. So still almost a year.
Sticking with tennis. I like it. I was going to take my tennis pick with Rafael Nadal because I thought that would be a curveball for you, but now you have 2 tennis picks.
Yeah, it worked out okay.
All right, I'm going to go to the NFL. I'm going to go to the Bay Area, San Francisco 49ers, Steve Young. Obviously one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history, especially him following up in Joe Montana's footsteps. Just an all-around, the elusive lefty, they called him. There was some rumors actually back when he did play for the Niners that people wanted him to switch to running back just because of how great of a runner he was.
Right.
He has the NFL postseason record for most rushing touchdowns. So I'm going to go Steve Young, get a quarterback on my Mount Rushmore.
I suppose I should have a quarterback as well, but I'm going to go very, very off the board and go with Shane Falco of the Washington Sentinels, the character played by Keanu Reeves in the movie The Replacements. So again, very off the board. He is one of the greatest left-handed quarterbacks of all time. Went from scraping crap off the bottom of a boat to falling in love and wooing Annabelle Farrell, the cheerleader, and beat, as a leading a group of replacement players, beat an actual NFL team out in Dallas in the fictional world of The Replacements.
How did I know that when we were going to do something about athletes, you were still going to bring movies into it?
Because I'm nothing if not predictable. And that is your Mount Rushmore of left-handers.